Hello guys and welcome to my channel. I am very grateful for you to be here on European Social Dynamics. My name is Andrew. I've been doing this dating business in terms of helping men such as yourself approach women on the field, approach women in bars or nightclubs, approach women everywhere they want to, and increasing their sales if they want to sell stuff to people, if they want to do business with people. At the end of the day, the dynamics go into our social interactions with pretty much anyone. And if you can manage to understand what people want from you, what people are scared of, what people desire and they want to get in life, if you become that socially intelligent with people, you can basically achieve anything that you want from this life. So I want to greet you and welcome to the channel, and I want to tell you that I'm very grateful you chose to watch me instead of 1,000 other people on this internet. Consider subscribing if you enjoy content like this. I will be posting a bit more often, maybe one video or two videos a week. But if you do not subscribe, you're not going to see when I post new videos. Now, the topic of today is about Romanian women and 5 things you don't ever want to do with them. But keep in mind that these principles, these ideas, these tips apply to basically any woman that you would like to date anywhere, regarding whatever nationality she is. It doesn't matter where you're at or the nationality of the person that you're talking to. Before starting with the video, I would like you to have a piece of paper in front of you, a notebook if you want, in self-development and dating, where you take notes. A lot of people nowadays, they think, oh, because the video is free, it must be rubbish. It's not gonna help me with anything. Well, you will discover that if you do apply these things I'm telling you, it will change your life completely. Now, with that being said, the very first thing I want you to understand is, for women in general, you don't want to travel. And especially for Romanian women, you don't want to travel. And now you're going to think, well, isn't that a contradiction? Your whole channel is about traveling to Bucharest, Romania, to meet wonderful women. And, it's all regarding about that. You could travel to Romania because your goal is to approach and meet Romanian women. But what I'm trying to make you understand, in your goals, in your life goals, you cannot attach to yourself to an objective that is that low, which means to travel specifically for a woman. Because you need to understand, what does this say about you? Every woman is conscious enough and will understand that you do not have any options in your town, in your city, or in your country. So you are willing to travel abroad to find a specific woman. Also, this tip is very good for you. Let's say you're from California and you want to meet a girl that is in Chicago. And now you want to travel to see her and she's waiting for you. You got to understand, although you think you're making some interesting behavior, some interesting gesture for her, she will think about it like this. So Josh doesn't have anyone in the whole goddamn California. He is willing to travel for my specific ass, which means he must be low value, low self-esteem, and he doesn't know how to talk to a woman, or like a colleague from work, one of his neighbors, one of the girls that is literally on the street, one of the cashiers when he goes to Lidl or shops like that. So you see what I'm going through. You don't want to travel for a woman in general because that is low value. You're communicating that you only live to know women, and you also don't know how to do that. So you rely on the single woman that actually gave you a piece of attention. This is one thing you do not want to do. Second tip I have for you, and especially with Romanian women, is you do not want to ask her where to go. So let's just say you did travel to Bucharest, Romania because you had business, you wanted to enjoy Romania, to see the country. And since you're there, you're like, you know what, I'm going to date a few girls. I want to see where does this take me. So the main objective is for you to actually travel, either for business, either for pleasure. And now that you are involving pleasure, you are approaching women. Let's just say you did meet a girl, you're having a date, maybe from Instagram, or you approach her on the street, and now you're having a date later in the night. One thing you do not want to do is ask her where to go, or leave her the decision to initiate the actual idea of the date, because women are very frustrated. Because being in a masculine energy, it means me being directive, taking initiative, knowing and planning all beforehand. When you ask her, where would you like to go? It shows that you are actually in a feminine energy, being passive, being in a lack of ideas and waiting for the feminine to take that action for you. Remember, a woman wants a guy, a leader, wants a man to actually be willing to follow, you know, and you cannot follow a guy that doesn't even know what she wants, that doesn't even have the slightest idea of a place that might actually be enjoyable for both of us. So that is the reason why women behave like this. When you give them the initiative, they are very frustrated and they don't want to see you again. Sure, she might go to date with you, she might even pick a place, but she will feel disgusted deep down because you are not in a masculine energy. Now, before moving to the next tip, I want you to understand that I've been doing this for the past 15 years of my life, helping men such as yourself, as I said in the initial step of the video. So I want you to understand that I can actually coach you in getting better with women. I can give you some instruments in how to understand better your emotions, because that's all it is about. I can get you some real information on what women want and how do they behave and why do they do these psychological bullshit games and everything in regards to that. We can actually approach together. I can show you how to approach in Romania or even online if you wanna do that, in terms of you're gonna go approach on the street and I'm gonna listen to you in the earphones, in the headphones, and guide you from over there. I can actually help you with your fitness, with your clothing styles. I can give you image consulting. Basically, you have no excuse if you do want to get better with women and want to sort this issue, because it is a goddamn issue at the end of the day.
I just noticed you and you are quite attractive.
Ah, thank you.
My name is Andrew.
Okay, nice to meet you, Natalie.
Natalie, where are you from?
Italy.
Italy. Mi chiamo Andrea.
Ah, ok.
Cosa fai?
Ah, sto andando lì.
Yeah?
Sì.
You walking or?
Sì, walking.
Yeah? I want to have a drink with you.
Ah, it's okay. No, look, I'm engaged.
You're engaged? I'm
Yes.
two times. You see?
Twice, not enough. You want third time?
I want more, you know?
Ah,
In
okay.
Arabia, you can have 4 wives, you know?
Why?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
So you working here or do you live here?
No, I live nearby.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you? What do you do here?
I'm here with my friends. Actually, I supposed to meet with him, but he don't come anymore,
Ah,
you know?
okay.
And I noticed you and I was like, whoo, who is this girl?
Thank you very much. Well, I need to go because I ordered some nice pizza, so I
Okay.
need to pick it up.
Okay, so how can we connect?
I don't know, maybe I will see you again on the street.
Yep. Let me grab your Instagram or...
I don't have, I'm out of social media.
Okay, so...
My friends are trying to convince me, but they cannot.
Okay then,
But I can't, I have a boyfriend, sorry.
yeah, it's alright, no
Thank
problem.
you, but nice.
You cannot only focus on money, career, and basically exclude women from your life. And you also can't just go to escorts and feel like you are man enough to do that when doing that. So do understand this. Besides the coaching that I offer, I do have an online course regarding your emotions, because that is a goddamn issue. You got to work on those. And if you're too shy to talk to me, no worries, man. I can definitely understand the place you're coming from. Have a look at the online course. Contact me via email for coaching, prices, quotes, or for the online course, and I will definitely answer you as soon as possible. Moving on with the video. The third thing you don't want to do, and especially with Romanian women, you do not want to accept her bullshit double standards. A lot of women do this, and mainly the reason is because a lot of men are weak. You can actually consider this as being a shit test from women to see how weak, passive, and obedient and a goddamn carpet or rug are you. So you most probably you don't know this, but a lot of guys are simps and they just crave that piece of ass, and they would do anything for them to be observed and noticed and get a piece of that pussy. And basically what they do, they allow themselves to be spit in the mouth, in the face, basically, to be walked on by women just to get a piece of their attention. You don't want to do that. You do not want to allow a woman to use double standards on you. You have equal rights, as they say nowadays. So if she's behaving like a slut, she belongs to the streets. If she's fucking 3 more guys, or she has guys that are friends, you can have women as your friends, or you can fuck 3 other women. Is that simple and logic? The fourth thing I see men doing, and it's a big mistake, especially with women in general, is the fact that they allow themselves to repeat a thing that they said more than once. You gotta understand that real men only say one thing once. If I need to repeat myself, that means you're trying to negotiate with me, which I fucking hated. So if women try to talk to you about the same shit and you need to repeat yourself, they're already trying to negotiate those limits of yours, or those standards, or those principles, or those beliefs. If you are a real guy, you're not going to negotiate shit. That is a relationship, actually, an interaction over there, which is very toxic, because only a spoiled little brat, little kid would try to talk her father out. So you don't have a woman in front of you. You have a goddamn child that is trying to be spoiled and negotiate shit to obtain benefits. Of course, a paternal figure that is serious, that is calculated, that is with self-control, that is masculine energy, will only talk once. Do you think her boss at work, when the boss is going to tell her, listen, Sophie, I need you to wipe that table because somebody's going to sit over there, we're going to have a nasty review. Do you think she's going to be like, I don't know what to say about that? No. She's going to be on her knees wiping the fucking table because the boss has authority. Her father has authority. When she becomes a spoiled little brat, her father is like, yo, shut the fuck up. Don't ever make me repeat that again. Stop behaving like a little shit. Or whatever her father is saying. And she's like, okay, authority has been spoken. I am kind of in an idiotic behavior right now. So this is what you need to understand. When you're repeating yourself, you lack authority. Which means she's taking a piss at you because you can easily be manipulated and you don't have self-esteem once again. So she can simply walk on you. Now, the last thing I highly encourage you to do is you need to understand that a lot of guys, what they do, they don't speak what their minds are saying. So for example, you're going out with a girl, you met her on the streets, once again it's the same scenario. You met her in Bucharest, for example, now you're having a date later on. When you approach her, you're looking at her, she looks almost like a virgin. For some reason you like that. You're like she's sexually reserved. It feels like she's a bit more pure. She doesn't have a lot of dating experience, which you actually enjoyed. But when she comes at the date, she's with her tits out. She's like flirting with the waiter, flirting with everyone, and you're disgusted about that. But what you're gonna do, you're not gonna say shit because you need to grab that ass, you need to grab that pussy. Now, one thing in becoming authentic is to actually tell women exactly how you feel and exactly what goes through your mind. If, for example, you are disgusted by her attitude, by the way she dressed, by the way she behaves with other men and stuff like that, you tell her to her face. Because that is the issue why women behave nowadays like that. They can do whatever the fuck they want because simps don't tell her anything. They just keep it within them. They just endure in hopes of getting a piece of that pussy. So understand that we need to speak our minds and we need to put her in place when she's starting to behave like a girl that belongs to the streets. Yeah, because it is a woman that you already don't respect. So why the need to go further on? Because you're already not respecting her and you know deep down into yourself that is a woman you don't want to see ever again. Okay? So understanding this will allow you to become powerful as a guy. Women are attracted by natural, authentic, masculine energy. And this is the way you unlock it. Not by doing some other external shit, but by understanding these principles and reconnecting yourself with your integrity and dignity. I hope this video helps you. I know it does a lot of help for you. I hope you took notes. I hope you're gonna start applying and implementing these into your life. And I do hope you're gonna think about the coaching because I can definitely help you. And you're very lucky because I am actually offering myself to do that. I couldn't care less. I imagine if I keep this information for myself, I don't give a fuck about men that are actually struggling and in pain in this world, and I just let the world go down. No, I want to help you I am here, so don't hesitate to contact me. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.